Welcome to my informal assessment strategy video. My name is Chris Kelly, student at Vancouver Community College. I'm currently taking the Provincial Instructor Diploma 3230 Evaluation of Learning. This video is centered around classroom assessment technique taken from the course text by Angelo Cross, classroom assessment technique number 47, group work evaluations. So group work evaluations uses a questionnaire to collect feedback on the student's reaction to what they've experienced so far within the group. So I think this strategy, the suggestion is to use it not long after groups have been formed to work on a project, and throughout the process to continually fine-tune the interaction of that group and the students within that group to help make the experience of working within a group more effective as a learning tool, more enjoyable for the learner and the instructor. This strategy encourages the learner to develop their ability to work productively with other students. It can help develop self-management skills, leadership skills, a respect for others, helps to cultivate an active commitment to honesty, and also can help develop the appropriate study skills, strategies, and habits necessary for the course they're taking. All of which are important if you're going to be learning the trade of carpentry and working within the trade. So what do we need to make this strategy work? First of all, we need honesty from the learner. You're not going to get any accurate assessment unless they're going to be honest with their own evaluations. We need the learner to be a willing participant within the group situation, and we need to put an emphasis on process, so the interaction as the group moves forward with the project is just as important, if not more important, than the end result. So what type of classroom situation or course is best suited to this technique? It's suggested that group work evaluations are the most helpful in the types of classes where groups meet on a regular basis. That's one of the reasons I chose it for a carpentry course, because we do a lot of practical projects in groups of 2, 4, 8, sometimes the whole course, up to 16. The limitations of this strategy. So giving them the option to express their concerns might give them the false impression that those concerns are going to be alleviated immediately, which is not always the case. There's also the situation when if a student doesn't like working in a group, they might use the assessment forms to actually sabotage the process and get themselves back in their own comfort zone outside of the group process. And there is also the situation where the student puts all their energy into the final product, forsaking the process. 3 potential pitfalls. But the advantages of using this technique: gives us a chance to detect conflict early on and to diffuse potential situations where it might make learning difficult otherwise. And it gives us a gauge to measure what is working and why that's working as we're monitoring it throughout the situation or throughout the project from beginning to end. And it gives the learner a chance to learn the pros and cons of group work. Some best practices. Again, we need that honesty from the learner. And in order to do that, I think we need to let them know that their anonymity will be respected and maintained. Also, letting the learner know the purpose of the assessment is obviously of the utmost importance. How do we provide feedback? Tally the group evaluation forms and summarize the results. And once we have that, we can begin discussing the evaluation within the groups themselves first, and then spread that throughout the class as a whole. I thank you for joining me and hope you've learned a little bit more about group work evaluations.